Hey. Hello guys, welcome in. And I'm not crying, I just have put contacts in my eyes just a little while ago, so uh, welcome in. Hi Vaughn, welcome in. How are you? Uh, I am tearing up because I just put stuff into my eyes. How are you? How's your day? Hope you had a wonderful day. Uh, Hope you had a wonderful day. Just repairing one nail. I am. Hi, darling. Welcome in. Uh, Hello. You're welcome in. Uh, as you guys can see, we're going to be doing a poison ivy tonight. So I hope you guys are ready. I am doing good. I am doing good. I made this hair today. I styled it, everything like that today. So I'm feeling good. A bit tired, honestly, but I'm feeling good for the most part. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Okay, we're gonna go through quite a few palettes tonight. This is an indie brand here in Toronto, and we're gonna go to our dubious places to find the right green shadows for us to use tonight. Uh, this is our first shadow we're gonna go into right up here. I know it doesn't look as green, but I think it's the darkest green that I presently have, and we're gonna jump into that. Yes, we love dubious plays. Uh, I've already did my brows off a line. All I did was use the two lip combo that I had, the Fenty B-I B-H-I-C, this one and this NARS lippy. So I use the two of these to ombre my brows. So far, I do have on concealer under my eyes. I'm gonna put a little tad more on. This is from the House Labs and it's the shade Vanilla. I've been using this like clockwork, so you guys should know by now if you guys are new here. Thank you guys so much for 4 likes. I use that for my eyeshadow base all the time. I'm gonna go in with my Sephora. Am I too bright? I kind of think that I'm bright. I'm gonna go in with my Sephora concealer brush, and this is in the number 57. find that my phone just got a little bit dark. And I don't know why. Alright, we're gonna just tap that product in. Welcome in, welcome in. And just tap, tap, tap that product in. And for your eyeshadow base, if you want it to really stand out and be pigmented, you definitely have to put down a lighter concealer, sometimes 4 times lighter than your complexion, just in order for the colors to really pop, especially if you're dark, like I am. All right, now that we have laid that down, we can jump into our brush. Hope you guys had a wonderful day again. I had a peaceful day. I went and did a little bit of shopping. I was going to get like this green outfit to wear tonight, but unfortunately, I was not as lucky to find something green. And I don't have much green things in my wardrobe like that. Now thinking of it, I have this jacket I could have worn, but for the vibes, I don't think it's going to match. Hence why I put on this black ensemble. You know, you can't go wrong with black. Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome in. And if you guys are new here, I'm just placing down the first transitional color, which is this lovely green right here. And what we're doing, we're just basically placing down the product, building up the intensity of the shadow before we go in and blend. That's just how I prefer to do it. And also, why I do it that way is because I want to, have an idea of the symmetry and how everything is going to look at the end. So, by doing it this way, we are definitely going to get the best symmetry possible. When I'm convinced that it's sorry, my throat is dry. Let me take a step. You were here yesterday? Okay. Welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much. Thank you. You look beautiful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, my love. Make sure you guys tap the screen when you guys come in. That's the way that YouTube is going to know that you guys are really liking it here and push the video out to more people. Okay, now that I'm liking the pigmentation that I'm seeing, we are going to blend this out. Using that same fluffy brush, we're going to work it inwardly and we're going to work it out. In and out. Just like how a window wiper goes. We're doing small circular motions and we're just waxing that all the way in, building up that intensity. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that, my love. It's not easy getting everything ready for these live stream, making sure that everything is contraceptive. So I really appreciate that. It takes a lot to put these effects together. So I really appreciate it. So I'm really liking how it's blending out. real nicely. We're not going to be afraid to basically buff this all the way, not directly under the brow, but just a smudge right here. And what we're going to do, we're going to use our Black Party palette that we used yesterday. And we're going to kind of come into this dark blue just to add a little bit more of a definition on the ends. I don't want to go in with black, so that's why we are using this dark blue. And we're just going to pat that right at the end. Remember, we're building up the color to blend it out. Tap off the excess, put that palette down, and now it's all about the blending. We're going to merge those two colors together. Mm-hmm. Ah, now, put you guys just a little bit closer so you guys can see exactly what we're doing. Oh, thank you so much. Because I think we were a little bit too far away. So now you guys can see a little bit better. Mm-hmm. Should I add a little bit of black? Hmm. I was trying not to use any black at all, but I really want the outer corner to be a little bit more defined. Oh my god, you can bring us as close as you like. Ah, you kill me. We're gonna jump into the black in this palette, and we're just gonna tap just a little on the outer edge. And we're basically using the same brush for all of these colors. For now, we're gonna go in with another fluffy brush just now. I'm gonna tap that in, tap, tap, tap. We don't want to put too much of that black. We just want a little, just a little bit. Okay. Now we're gonna jump into this fluffy brush, and then we're going to blend. Okay, now I'm kind of getting the depth that I'm looking for, and I'm loving this so far. We're just blending that in. Try not to blend it out too much because you still want it to be intensified at the end. So yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Perfect. 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 Now I have to give you guys the deets on this lovely here. Black will be nice. Thank you. I was making this here today and I forgot that I didn't have a closure for the hair. So I had to make up something over here. So don't even pay attention to over here too much. But I need to buy a closure for this here, a new brand closure, dye it, and then put it over here. But the rest of the hair is big, nice, fluffy. I'm loving it. Just the closure is just not it right now. I had to just make it do what I do. But yeah, I love it regardless. Alright, now that we are here, I think I want to go into the first shade that we use. I need to grab another brush because we already contaminated this brush with the black, so we don't want to do that. So we're going to go back into that first shade, and right at the top here, we're going to just blend that transitional color a little bit more up, just a tiny bit more. Hello, Jabal, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Jabal is another one of my viewers who lives in Jamaica, Jamaica. Ah, the land of wood and water and sweet reggae music. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, I'm loving that so far. I really am. Okay, we're gonna jump in to the gold. You guys know by now that I love a gold highlight under my brows. So we're gonna put that there, just right at the tip, just like that. And I'm thinking you guys can see how we're gonna blend everything out. Looks too harsh, you know, I like to blend, blend, blend. So we're gonna go back into that same first color, and then we're going to blend this right in, just like so. We don't want to see any harsh lines. We just want to see the colors making love to each other. It's soft and it's gentle. See? Very harsh. As you can see right here, very, very harsh. We want it to be blended just like that. So you can see where the color starts and where the colors end. Hello, darling. How are you? Welcome in. Candace, welcome in. Okay, we're gonna go back into that blue that we were green. We just put down earlier as our transition color, and we're gonna go. And we're basically circular motions, and we're just rubbing that into the gold and blending her out, just like so. hmm We're gonna jump back into that fluffy brush that has the black, and we're gonna just buff that out. Thank you guys so much for 10 likes. I really appreciate it. We're gonna buff. And today we're gonna be using from my collection this beautiful glitter. It's a chunky glitter. One of my favorite glitters to use. We're gonna cut the crease and we're gonna put some glitter down. I'm going to gag. I don't use my glitters enough. I should be using them way much more better. No, you've been missing the lives. Uh, you've been sick? Okay, no problem, darling. Hope you feel better now. Oh, thank you so much, darling. Hope you're feeling way better now. If I remember you, yes, I do remember you. Welcome back. I do remember you, my love. I do remember you from yesterday. Thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you guys coming back. It shows me that you guys really love what I do, and I really appreciate it. Ah, we're already 19 minutes in, and we're kind of not finished with the eyes, but we're kind of the halfway point. Sometimes I can be going very, very fast because it's just how I do my makeup on a real on a day to day. So sometimes I have to relax and talk to you guys for a little bit before I move on to something else because I move very fast. I am and I'm doing a bit better. Okay. Okay. I'm glad that you're doing a bit better, my love. I'm glad that you're doing a bit better. Okay, one of my favorite parts, we're gonna cut the crease. We're gonna cut the crease. We're gonna go back in with our concealer that we used earlier. The reason why I love this concealer, it's a full coverage concealer, and when I cut my crease, I don't have to worry about the color bleeding in to the concealer. And if it does, it doesn't really matter because the concealer is so good and so pigmented that I'm not gonna have any worries. You drink, you told me to get my. Oh, you did? Oh, wow. That's really nice. I'm so happy that you did. I'm so happy that you did. Thank you guys so much for 12 likes. I am loving it. Okay, we're gonna go into this concealer. Gonna take like two, not really two pumps because it comes like this. So I just put it on my plexi that I have in front of me. Now the trick is we're gonna go use one of our flat tip brushes. Uh, I'm here. I haven't worn it in a while. We're gonna be using what do you do? Uh, hmm. Hold on. We're gonna use a flat tip brush just like this one, and the reason why I love this one so much is because it has a round end, and it's gonna help you with that cut crease. Just to show you a reference. And just kind of create that half circle that you're looking for without you doing it too much. So I really love brushes, any type of brushes like this. And they're very inaffordable. You can this one is from the Sephora collection, but you can definitely pick up this at a Dollar Tree, a Dollarama, you know. You can definitely pick up something like this. So we're gonna start. How I like to do my cut creases, as you can see, my crease bends right here. So my crease does, I have hooded lids. So it's more prominent right on the inside, as you guys can see. Because I want you guys to see the shadow when my eyes is open and closed, I'm gonna take my crease a little bit higher than where you see it starting to sink in. Just so that you guys can see the cut crease when my eyes are open. So, for an instance, my eyes is open, you still can see where the crease is cut. Had I cut it lower, then it would have been, you could still see it, but you just wouldn't see it as good as you're gonna see it now, if that makes any sense. I'll show you an example on the other eye. So I will cut the crease here, and this is my normal crease. Like here. That's my normal crease. And if I do that, you're not gonna necessarily see the product or see the color that I'm gonna place there as well. So I want to extend it higher so that you can have the chance to see all the beautiful work that I'm going to do. Yes. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, we're gonna go in and we're gonna cut the crease. This definitely comes with time. You're not going to be good at it at the first go, but you definitely have to continue practicing to get it really well. And even me as a professional, I don't get it right every time, honestly speaking. Jibber, don't kill me. Okay, so all I'm doing now, I'm just looking down. I'm kind of just perfecting the cut crease. Thank you guys so much for 13 likes. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in here. Hmm. Just trying to make sure that we have a little bit of perfect symmetry within our cut crease. This is definitely the tedious part, going back and forth, trying to make sure that the cut crease is. Do you guys think that they're even? Let me know if you guys think that they are even. I think they are for the most part. I do think so. Could be wrong, but for the most part, I do believe so. I made this today actually. So I had some left over here. I had another wig that I made, and then I dismantled the wig, and I was supposed to buy a closure for it. And then when I decided to make the wig today, I remember I didn't get the closure, so I had to like blend a different type of hair with this here, so it looks like it was on fire because it's mixed with like a brownish copper type of color. I love it so much. Yeah, but I made this today. I made this today. Okay, so we're gonna go in this All Juvia's Place palette that I have, and we're gonna go into this green right here. We're gonna take a flat tip brush just like that, and we're going to put this green all over the lid. And this is basically the base for our glitter, because we're definitely going to be adding on glitter to the lids, but we just want this to be the foundation of our eyes before we add the glitter. So anytime you're using glitter, you want to make sure that you have a base that is complementary to the color that you're going to put down, because you know glitter has particles, and when it placed on somewhere, it's going to show to whatever is on the bottom. So you want to make sure that you put on some kind of base in order to let it sit down on, so it doesn't look like it just scattered everywhere, if that makes sense. So that's what we are definitely doing. Hi darling, welcome in. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. I know you'll be in the bushes because I know you're getting ready for your stream as well. Uh, Sometimes I be talking and forget that I need to respond to people in the comment section. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Okay, now that we have that down, as you guys can see, we have to clean this up. We can't leave it like that because it looks too harsh, and I don't like anything that looks that harsh. So we're gonna have to go back in to the Black Party palette, and we're gonna go back right into this dark blue. We're gonna jump back into this blending brush that we had earlier. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna pat this right where that color end, and we're just gonna blend it into that green shadow. Just like that. And just like that, you take away that harsh line that you're seeing there. You want it to just blend in and just flow. You want the colors to flow beautifully. So we're going to do that to the opposite eye. We're going to come right here and we're just going to pat. We're patting this way and then we're patting that way. So we're patting it inwardly and then we're patting it outwardly. Just to get that seamless blend between those two colors. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're going for. Yeah. The blending is blending, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much. Yeah, and that little blue adds just a little bit of definition to the eyes, which I really, 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 really enjoy. Now, some we're gonna use the waterproof eyelash glue, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna place the eyelash glue right on top of the green section. You're gonna be a little bit generous with it. We need like a flat tip brush just like this one. Spray it with some setting spray, just so it can be a little bit tacky. We're gonna jump in to our wonderful, wonderful chunky glitter. We're gonna take up some. Now this is the tricky part. We're gonna need to bend down and we're gonna place our glitter. Mhm. I don't know if you guys can see how gorgeous. Moderator, can you get that person out of my chat, please? And thank you. And I want to send my soul tonight. I don't know if you guys are seeing the effect of this glitter. Let me know if you guys are really seeing the beautiful effect of this glitter. And I'm gonna leave it just like that. I'm gonna go over to the other side. It's a chunky glitter, so it's gonna have big chunks, small chunks. Yeah. Let's go to the other side. And I'm very peculiar where I place the lash glue because I don't want it to be too in the inner corner. I want it to be just in this corner right here. So leaving the space of the blending that we just worked on the outer end. Kind of have to be very strategic in how you're placing down chunky glitter. Because although I have glitter on, I don't want all of the work that I did with the cut crease to go in vain. So that's why I'm doing it just like that. So you can see what I'm doing, all the hard work that we put down. I mean, that's not necessarily covering it up with the glitter, if that makes sense. But we want the glitter to still do what she needs to do. The only thing with glitter, you can't really predict where it's going to go. You just gonna have to work with what you got when you dip it in. Hi, darling. Welcome in. Welcome in, my love. Tea and style. Welcome in. Yes, this is what we have so far, and I'm loving it. Hmm, I'm loving it. This one looks like it needs a little bit more just on the top end. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. We're gonna put a little bit more just right at the top here. Just because I think this one is a little bit higher. So we need it to balance it off. So we're gonna go right at the top here, y'all. Just that we can balance it off evenly. Mm. How this shifts in the light, it is so gorgeous. It gives like a gold tint, but then it's green. It is so beautiful. Like for real. Like look at how this. Just imagine. This is how it shifts. Ah, I did my big ones when I was creating this product. Not really. Not really at all. Because I'm accustomed to the chunky glitter and how I place them down. It's very important that when you're putting them on, you kind of press them down into your skin so that it doesn't get into like the folds, if that makes sense. The only time it hurts is when it goes into like the crevices of your eyes. But for me, I kind of just press them so they lay flat, so they know exactly what to do, if that makes sense. So I can blink, 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 and they don't affect my eyes. If you get into like those hollow areas here, then it will hurt. But other than that, no, they don't, if that makes sense. This is basically how you place them down will definitely help you not feel them. Hope that answers your question. Yeah, I just love chunky glitter. I really do. Some people just use a lot of glitter to hide from the imperfection, but you don't necessarily need to do that once you know exactly what you're doing. It can be very beautiful. Very, very, very beautiful. I am trying to find my water activated liner. So we're going to use our bright green liner tonight because we're adding dimension, we're adding drama to the eyes by adding a lighter green. You guys should know how this works already. We're just going to tap some of the water. We're going to mix it, mix it, mix it. Not put in too much liquid. So I'm gonna have to mix it for a little bit. For a little bit. We have some petals that we're gonna put on one side of our face. Yeah, it's gonna look cute, 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 cute. Well, welcome in everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Don't be afraid to say hi. I don't bite. Yeah, I don't bite at all unless you want me to. Mm. Okay, now the tricky part is you're gonna want to kind of clear where your liner is gonna go because the chunky glitter will not allow you to put anything over it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just take off just a little bit that's closer to the lids, just so that we can have a little bit of space for our liner. Yeah, that's why you have to be very clear of where you put the 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 glue because you don't want it to like stick down here. There's no glue down at my eyelid, so I can just go in and pick off all of the glitter if I needed to. Yeah, this is a bright, bright green. A very different contrast to what we have going on here. Hello, darling. Welcome in. But I love having this lighter green right here. It adds a little bit more vum to the look. It adds a little bit more brighter elements, and I really, as I told you, I really like to play around with colors. So this bright green liner is like chef kiss to me. Yeah, one big chunky. Perfect. We got her. We got her. We got her, got her, got her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. You can't tell me that that doesn't look pretty. It really does. Now we can leave it just on the lids and not take it up to make the what do you call it? What do we call that again? Oh, oh, thank you so much. Very, very pretty. So we can take it up to make the wing, or we can leave it just on the lids. So when I look down, you can see that green. But I think because we like a drama, I think we're gonna do the wings. Now, with liquid liners, you got to be very, very careful because you only have one chance to get it right. So we're gonna start from right here, and then we're just gonna flick that up. Just like that. You have one chance to get it right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna line up my eyes like down here, and then we're gonna go up as fast as you can, just like that. And then we're gonna build on it, just like that. And then we're gonna come in and we're gonna close it. Boom. Bam. Bam. Yes, 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 yes. Ah, I'm excited. I am excited. Ah, this makes me so happy. This makes me so, so happy, guys. Like, wow, that's beautiful. Okay, we're gonna go into our mascara of your choice. We're going to basically add a little bit of mascara because we're gonna put on falsies with any kind of wash activated liners. You're gonna want to wait a couple of like a minute or so just for it to dry matte. What I like about my liners, when they do dry, they're not gonna move. So you have to work very quickly, and then when they dry, they're not gonna move and they're not gonna go anywhere. But I'm just gonna leave it because I did go over it like 2 or 3 times with the brush. So I'm gonna just leave it there, let it do what it do for now. In that time, we're gonna go in with our primer. This is from Elle. Like I'm shining and glittering. And we're gonna use this. This is the mattifying primer from Elle. We're gonna use about this amount. It looks questionable. We're gonna going with that. We're gonna just jump into a fluffy brush. We're gonna use our fluffy brush. And we're gonna put it in the areas that I normally sweat. That's gonna be in my T-zone areas. Bring it down into my smile lines and under my eyes. This is gonna help me control. This is gonna help me control the foundation concealer. I'm hoping that it locks down everything. So when I'm sweating, it will I will normally sweat, but it's not going to affect the work that we're gonna put over it. So primer is just like priming a house. I don't know if you guys ever build a house, but like when you have white paint, you have to put on a white primer first, just so it can give it a nice coat, and then you put over the official paint over the primer, and then it just makes it pop more. Same kind of, you know, same kind of things we're dealing with. Doing makeup is just like building a house, doing anything like that. You just have to work from the foundation all the way up to the glamour. That was a lot. That was a lot. So if you didn't understand that, it's my fault. Blame it on me 'cause that was a lot. That was a lot. But yeah, you basically want to put it in the areas that you sweat. Simple. I don't know why I wanted to make that so complicated. You just put it in the areas that you sweat. And if you're too dry on the outer parts of your face, you can definitely go in with a hydrating primer on the outer side and keep the matte primer on the inner cheek up. Very, very simple. I didn't need to complicate it the way I did a little while ago. My bad. Yeah, I was going way too outside a little while ago for that explanation. Now, for me, I love putting on my lashes when I'm done my eye look, not because I kind of got it. I kind of love putting on my lashes after I finish like my eye look, not because I have to, it's because I want to, because I like to see the full thing. My eyes is the most things that I'm always enjoying doing. It's my favorite part of my makeup process. I love how the colors are blending. I love to see the vision. So for me, I love to put on my lashes as soon as I'm finished my eyes because I want to see the full effect. I want to see everything. And then I can go in with foundations and stuff after that. That comment is killing me. I kind of got it. Thank you guys so much for 17 likes. If you guys are new here, welcome in. We're doing a Poison Ivy inspired makeup look tonight. Yeah, come talk with us. Enjoy the festivities of how we're creating this masterpiece tonight. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We're blowing on our lashes. Now, if you are a professional makeup artist or you're trying to be, never do this for your clients. That's gross. Because I'm putting it on my eyes, I can do basically whatever I want to do. But as a working makeup artist, you never do this. This is so disgusting. Use a fan. Okay, so I'm gonna place it down in the middle first. And then I'm going to fix the outer edge. The goal is trying to get it as close to your waterline as possible. To your lash line, sorry. Or waterline. To your lash line as possible. Yeah. And what I'm doing now, I'm just merging my lashes with the falsies. And I'm just basically pressing her down. Hmm. Just the right amount of drama. This is one of the biggest lashes that I own. Huh. What's happening to my English tonight? So I'm just reusing. I've been using this lashes for the last what, 3 looks? Have it on my makeup desk. I'm just using it over and over and over and over again. Not to show you guys, you can definitely use reuse your lashes. Once you take care of them, you peel them the excess glue off, then you spray it with some alcohol, more preferably 70% and up. You spray it with some alcohol and then you put it back in the case or whatever the case may be. And you can definitely use it again and again and again once you don't mess it up. You can, hi darling, welcome Ola Joe. Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're doing poison ivy tonight, you know? Looking good so far, Olivia. Thank you, darling. Oh, I'm so glad you're in here. Thank you so much for coming in. Mm-hmm. The goal is to get it as close to your lash line as possible. Know that we are on in the background. Okay, no problem, darling. Please do. I really appreciate you playing me in the background. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Our eyes is completed for now. Oh, this looks so beautiful, guys. Like, take a look. Mm. Feast your eyes on perfection, okay? Oh, let me tap myself on the back. You did that. All right, dwelling righty. So now we're gonna go into my Frankenstein concealer foundation duop duop. This is when I have extra concealers or extra foundation, I put it in this jar right here, and I use it as my concealer. Why you may ask is because sometimes when I'm blending foundations together using concealer, sometimes you take out too much. And instead of throwing it away, I like to reuse it. So this is a lot of foundations, concealers. I can't tell you how much things are in here. I just know it's a Frankenstein. Okay? Of all of my lovely products, from cheap products to expensive product, you name it. LA Girl Pro Concealer is in here. You have Makeup Forever that's in here. You have quite a few. I even have Gucci foundations in here. Like it's a mixture of a lot of foundations. But I want to make sure that I'm using well of my products and I'm not making anything go to waste. So if you guys do that type of stuff, have one of these jars that you have. You can get them anyways, basically. This is like a concealer jar, but it's already done how long ago and I just repurpose it and put all of my extra in here and you can have a brand new product that is customized to you and you alone. Ah, ah, the nails are pretty. Oh, thank you. They are me. All thanks to Dollar Tree, only a dollar something. Beautiful nails. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoever liking up the love heart, I am so appreciative of you guys liking up the live stream. Thank you guys so much. Welcome in, everyone. I know people are being coming in and out. Welcome, everyone. Don't be afraid to say hi. I would not bite. Mhm. We're just using the Sephora 57 brush. This is our, well, see if I'm going to say our? I don't work there anymore. This is the concealer brush from Sephora collection. The two brushes that I use a lot, it's the foundation brush, which is the 99. Olivia can testify this is our favorite brush. She used to work at Sephora as well. This is our favorite brush of all times. Thank you so much, darling. I love down this brush so much. It's the best. One of the best brushes I've ever used. I'm not gonna lie, tell you. I use it for foundation concealer. I use it for powder if I need to. I love down this brush. I swear by it. I do. I honestly do. All right. Enough of the chatting. Why am I chatting so much? Okay, jump back into that foundation brush as I told you, and I'm just patting out that concealer. You're back. Oh, welcome back, darling. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome back. We're patting out that concealer slash foundation hybrid. We're just patting that out, just like so, like that. We're gonna jump into one of my favorite products of late. Thank God to KK for, you know, telling me to, bronze. And what happened? Well, not really what happened to my bronze. I just don't do it as often. But now I start doing it. I'm falling in love with it. Okay, we're gonna go in with the foundation stick from Black Radiance. It's in the shade four. Not four. Where am I going with that? 6827. The number is 6827, and it's this lovely cocoa color, and we're gonna pull her right in the areas that we want to bronze up. Think of it as a bronzer or a contour. We're gonna pull that color right here. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna make an 8. So we're gonna come around here, come around the cheeks, come right here, come around the cheeks. Just like that. Like so, like so, like so, like so. Yeah. And as you can see, it's already kind of warming up my face, which I really like. Let's tap that in. It's gonna take my forehead to like a 2. Instead of being 4, it's kind of be like 2.5. Bringing that down. And we're blending it straight into the concealer foundation hybrid. And look how beautiful that looks on the skin. Just warming it up, let me look like I was sitting in the sun for a little bit. We're gonna take that and we're gonna pat that down. Just like so. Just like that. Who's who's doing that? Me? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, perfect. We're gonna kind of just blend the concealer into that bronzer color that we put down. Yeah. And if you notice I haven't touched under here yet, we're gonna leave that because we're gonna put on our foundation now, and then we're gonna blend everything together. It just works for me. And it's a new technique that I've been using recently, and I find it just does so beautifully. So now I'm going to go in with 3 different foundations. They're not my complexion at all, but when they mix together, ah, the skin be skinning. When they're mixed together, the skin be skinning. Ah, I already look flawless now, but when I put on the foundation and blend this baby out, it's gonna be eating. So we're gonna start with the Makeup Forever HD Skin foundation, and it's the shade 4Y70. Again, 4Y70. So 4Y70, technically, right here on the back. And the Y is basically for yellow undertone. As you can see, this is the color right here. This is the other one that we're going to jump into right now. They have different undertones. They say this one is more warm. This one is more yellow undertone, as you can see. And the third one, so they all different. Ooh, she nearly slept. She nearly slept. She nearly slept. So all of them are different undertones, as you can see. But when they blend together, they'll make perfection. So we're gonna go in with one pump, and I only do one pump of each, honestly, because I don't want to do too much. Because I don't need too much foundation. Yeah. We're gonna go in with the House Labs foundation, and this one is in 450, 450, warm, medium, deep. Let's take that back again. Let's rewind that. 450 medium, deep, warm. That's the right thing. 450 medium, deep, warm. And we're gonna take one pump of that right here on the plexi. Then we're gonna go into an OG. This is your LA Girl Pro Coverage HG Definition Foundation, as it is in the shade What Am I Not Talking Tonight? Rich Cocoa. Ah, my tongue is getting tied up tonight. Mhm. It's in Rich Cocoa, and we're gonna take one pump of that one. Rich Cocoa. That took forever. Yes, it is, my love. I made this today. Don't worry about this section over here. I need to buy a closure. I forgot that I needed a closure, so I still made the wig because I wanted to wear something different tonight. But I'm gonna get a closure and put it right here, so don't even watch this section too much. Just look at the beautifulness of this human unit. I love it down to the ground. I made it today. I'm gonna put on a short after this. I'm gonna put a short how I kind of made it, not in detail, but you can get the kind of idea how the wig came together in a short. Okay, we're gonna top this right where we don't have any product. As you can see, it looks a little bit more, way much more lighter than my complexion, but that's okay. We're gonna put it right in the middle of our bronzer or contour. We're gonna put it right here, right where the foundation, well, the bronzer meets the concealer right here. And this is why I don't need too much. Yeah, so I'm always legitimately making more than what I need. But it's also better to have more than to have less. And this is what we're gonna do. Because we want to keep hair very warm, so I'm not gonna add it all the way up there. And we're gonna turn this side so you can see how this just blends into the skin. Tap. Look at how this concoction blends into the skin. And if you notice, I left the darker shade under here because we're gonna blend everything together. Just like so. Just want you guys to see in real time how beautiful this combination works on my skin tone. You can't deny it. The proof is in the pudding. And the pudding is right in front of you. Like, what? I'm shining like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Looking for. Not at this time, my love. Not at this time. I have enough moderators right now. As I get bigger, then probably I will definitely scout for more moderators. But for now, I'm quite okay. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in, my love. Welcome in. Look at how beautiful the base looks. You can't deny there's no airbrush on here, there's no filter. You can't deny that this does not look like skin. Are you. Look at this. Uh, Look at that. Beautiful. I am doing makeup, sir. Or ma'am. Football. What do you see I'm doing? Let's do the other side. Ah, this looks so. Oh, look at that. Oh, oh. And they say I can't do makeup. Oh, the haters will always talk, not knowing I'm in the business for over 15 years. Okay, cool. Sorry, I didn't know. But I'm doing makeup, my love. So sorry if I called you out of your pronouns. I just didn't know. Because I saw football. I've just assumed. Okay, cool. Oh, my eye makeup? Oh, okay, cool. There's nothing wrong. I do have a lot of male watchers who watch me put on makeup and support. Doesn't mean that they're into makeup or they're weird or anything like that. They just want to support the doll. So yeah. And sometimes it's very therapeutic to see a wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous lady like myself get ready. So yeah. Yes, I do have a lot of male who watch me, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys who come here and watch me because you guys don't have to, but you do, and for that I'm so grateful. And all the ladies, thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys are learning something. And also, Tino Shay, like the guys are in here. When you have your ladies and they're getting wet, you can understand why it takes so long to get ready and all that other stuff, especially if they look as flawless as I do. You know, it takes a little bit of time to get so sickening and look so beautiful. Because I do have natural beauty, don't get me wrong, because you have to have like a beautiful foundation in order to make makeup look wonderful, unless you're doing special effects. But yeah, you need a very good canvas for makeup to look really good. You know, very good skin. You need to take care of your skin. Skincare is like, to be honest with you, skincare is like 85% of what you need to do in order to make your makeup look flawless and make it look, effortless. You have to take care of your skin. That's one of the things that I've learned at makeup school. Well, not makeup school, esthetician school, because I'm a professional esthetician. Yeah, it's very important for you to take care of your skin because if you have a lot of hyperpigmentation, you have a lot of acne, stuff like that, the makeup is not going to sit on your face the way that you want it to sit. So it's very important for you to always take care of your skin. But I have teaching been business for like years. Okay, cool. Oh, yes, 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 yes. My girlfriend and my boyfriend both wear makeup. Ah, you killed me. You kill me, and I love it so much. You killed me. That one was funny. I really like that one. Oh, your old account get banned. How did that get banned? That's so sad. That is so sad, my love. Do you create content on the app right now? If you do, definitely leave a message in like one of my shorts or something like that, or on one of my videos, and I'll definitely go and check you out after I finish my live stream. If you do have content. If you don't have content, then I'm not going to subscribe to you, but if you do, I will. Okay, now that we have already set our concealer down, foundation, bronzer, contour, because my contour and my bronzer is basically the same thing for me. Now that we've done that, we're gonna go in with some setting spray. Is oh okay, okay, just shorts. Okay, cool. We're gonna go in with our setting spray. This is from Kiss New York, and we're gonna go in with this setting spray. I'm going with a good amount. And we're just gonna let that sit and soak in all of that product before we go in and add powders. Oh, somebody came in and being rude. Yeah, we're gonna let that sit before we start adding powders or whatever. We do have some leaf things that we're gonna be adding to the one side of our face. Like so, like that, like that, like that. Something like that we're gonna do. Don't know how it's gonna look yet, but we're gonna add some flowers for some razzle. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So for me, as I said, like for my makeup to last longer, I need to do all of these steps to ensure that it lasts longer. I just want to give you guys the little tips and tricks as I go along. So having this now set, it kind of sets your foundation and all that you already put down, so it's already locked in a sense. Now you're gonna go in with the powders, and then you're gonna extra lock it down with the powders. Then you're gonna come back again, setting spray again. Yeah. And if you notice, I'm using a lighter setting spray. It's a matte setting spray, yes, but it's not as heavy duty as this one. So I'm using this one throughout the makeup, and then I'm going to lock it down with this one, basically the more stronger one. If that make any sense to you guys. Now before we go in and starting to powder down our face, we're gonna go back in with the concealer brush, and we're gonna just tap that out. Okay, no problem. No problem. Tap, 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 tap. Thank you guys so much for 19 likes. I really appreciate it. So the reason why we're tapping out before we add powder, wherever you normally crease up, I normally crease up right under my eyes and my smile lines. I like to just go over it before we seal it down with that powder. Just going over it a little bit just to ensure that it's done. Uh, okay, 20 on your end. Okay. It's 18. It's showing 18 on my end right now. Somebody took away their like. Ah! Oh, these people are crazy. Oh, I called him Van. You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. Ah. Okay, I want to put a little bit more concealer Just a little bit more right here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little dab, you know? Just like when your homeboy, or let me not say homeboy because that sounds bad. Your boyfriend or your husband say, okay, let me just put this hip in. And then it turns out to be something totally different. Yeah. Anybody knows that type of feeling. But if it's with somebody that you really dig, then it's not that problem because you know it's coming. But for just that random person, like, it's gross. Anyways, I don't know why I started thinking about that. Okay, we're just gonna pat that in. We're not gonna leave it there to dry because we don't want it to be too. Yeah, that's the bright under eye I'm looking for. You see, like how that just kind of opens up my eyes. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. And if it's somebody that you like, and you're like, oh my god, just the tip. I was like, okay, just the tip, and then you're just there, and then you kind of get, you kind of feel the vibes, and like you just hold them and you pull them in closer and closer and closer. After that, the deed is done. The goose is already cooked. The egg is already broken. The door has already been slammed in. It's like time to hit it or quit it. Why was I thinking about that? Tell me. Out of all the things to think about and say, that's the only thing that came to my mind. Mm, mm, mm. Let's say no more. Say no more. I didn't say anything. We're gonna pretend that that never happened. Okay, so we're gonna go in to our under eye brightening powder. This powder is one of my OGs. I talk about it every time I come on here. It is the Sephora pressed powder. Now, this is going to be like your Charlotte Tilbury under eye powder. It's very finely milled, and it's going to give you a little bit more coverage than the Charlotte Tilbury. The Charlotte Tilbury one is good, but I think for the price, this one is better. And I love her down. This is in the shade 60 Ebony Deep Red. And we're going to go in with a fluffy brush, and we're going to pat that on. And what I like about it, it just instantly gives you that airbrush look. We're going to do one side of the face just so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because the proof is in the pudding when it comes on to this particular powder. The proof is in the pudding, and you have been very bad lately. Ah, I have, or whatever. Just by talking, I like to talk. I like to. I'm a big teaser. When it comes on to the real McCoy, count me out. Like I'm not. I'm not gonna do it anymore. But I will lead you on like that. That's just my charm, I guess. If I'm just being honest, I will take you there to the point that you think you're gonna get some, and then I'll say, "Oh my God, no." Yeah, I'm that type of person. Very bad, but yeah. Look at how this side of the face looks compared to this side. We have locked down this section. We're gonna go back over in this side and lock it down. See the big difference? I love, 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 love this powder. And for one, like before I went to Sephora to start working, I don't think we had it in stock, or they just had brought it back because people loved it so much and they discontinued it and they brought it back. So I'm so happy that they did brought it back. Ah, yeah. Wow, 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 wow. Yes, Olivia, let them know. Very good. Very, 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 very good. And we can definitely stop right here with the highlighting powder. But I'm team extra and I love a little bright under eye. So we're gonna go in with our Black Radiance translucent powder in the yellow shade. And I'm showing you guys it has a tint of yellow. Translucent powder normally should look like this, very white, translucent, but we're not using that. We're using something with a little bit of tint to it, you know, a little bit of color to it. So we're gonna tap that in right where we want that highlight to be. And remember, we don't have to make this stay on for long because we already fully baked it with the Sephora powder. This is just adding some razzle dazzle to what we already did. And if you notice, I didn't come here with the Sephora powder because I'm not gonna come here with the light powder. And this is like underpainting. And look how it just kind of sucks my face in, gives me like a facelift without even doing a facelift. This is what you're looking for when you are powdering and highlighting. You want to create the definition in your face. Why is my why is my mouth so juicy tonight? Like, what the hell is going on? You can just literally see all of that liquid just salivating, like if I'm salivating over something. What am I doing tonight? Poison ivy had me a kind of a way, you know? Anyways, let me stop it. Okay, bam, bam. I don't know what's going on tonight, but who am I to complain? Not me. We're gonna go in with our all over powder. Wee, 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 wee. That kind of spot up a lot. And this is from Black Opal, one of my favorite indie brands. And the saddest thing about it is Black Opal is not even owned by Black people, but they have been around for years. And I don't care if it's owned by white people at this point because Black Opal has come in clutch for the Black community over the years. So for that, I tip my hat off to them. And if my information is wrong, come back and let me know. But I think that they're not owned by somebody that's Black. We're gonna jump in to our big fluffy brush, take it down like that. And everywhere that we have not set the white product, it's true, yeah. Anywhere that we have not set with that translucent powder, we're gonna go in with that all over powder. And why we call it an all over powder because it blends into our skin tone like butter, and it's gonna bring back that warmth into our skin, making us look sun kissed again and not too ghostly and not too daddy. So we're gonna tap that all in these areas. And it's just gonna add that warmth back in to our face. See, that was true. Thank you so much, KK, for that information. But yeah, they have come in so clutch for us over the years. I was gagged when I saw it. I think it's on when somebody was talking about black-owned brands in the back end on YouTube. I saw it and I was like, I was gasped. I really didn't know Black Opal. They came to clutch for the black people. So for that, I'm grateful for whoever was the founder because we didn't have a lot of shades. they come to us for over the years. So for that, I am totally grateful. And what we're doing, we're taking the excess powder and we're just brushing off our highlighted powders. Oh, it's your dog's name. Okay. Okay. Purr. Purr, purr, purr. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, my face looks so good. My face looks so delightful. And I'm not done yet. And my face looks so delightful. I'm gonna go ahead and take off all of that foundation, concealer off of my luscious lips. You're back. Welcome back, my love. Welcome back. Now for blush, I don't know what I want to do. Should I do like more of like an orange blush? Because I don't want it to kind of clash. I know I have a little bit of a hint of like an orange in my hair, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do orange in like these two up here? No orange? What color? What color blush should I do? Ombre the okay, burgundy and orange. Okay. Um. Okay. So we're gonna use the orange from that palette, and then we're gonna come in with this burgundy color right here. And yes, I'm using an eyeshadow palette for my blush. Who's gonna beat me? All right, so we're gonna come in with that. We're gonna use these two shades right here. I've mixed them here, and we're gonna come. Let me move my hair out of the way. This is gonna be our base blush, and this is what we're gonna use to just sculpt the face. Now I don't go past here. I always keep my blush from here, right where my pupil is, back up to the temple, all the way to the temple for me. And we're basically going to use that to frame the face and also to lift the face up. As you can see, this one looks kind of dull. You want it to be swoop up to the sky. So let's turn from this side so you can guys get to see where I'm starting. And I'm just working that up. That was a little bit too much, but we will blend that out. And we're working that all the way up to the temple, just like so. Then we're going to come in with a top of color, and we're going to use this bright orange right here. Same brush, tap off the excess, and we're going to put this right on the top. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 I was never a two blush type of girly. Thank God to KK for introducing me to this two blush type of girly. Because I never used two blush. I always just stick to one and call it a day. But now My eyes have been open, my palette has been open, so I'm really loving doing new things that I've never done before. And this two blush situation is eating down. It is. I just never thought that, I would have been doing two blushes. I'm normally just a one blush pony, but now I'm a two blush type of girl. No. It has to be a combination of two things. Yeah. Now because I had so much product on that, I need to go into another brush just to blend it out even more. This has no product on it. I'm just using it to soften the edges. Because one thing about it, and two things certain, you're not gonna see me not blended. From the eyeshadow to everything that I'm doing is gonna be always blended to the gods. Anybody that knows me in real life know when I step into a function, the girl is blended down to the ground. So I have to go back in to make sure that there's no harsh lines. Everything is just blended in. So going over with a clean, fluffy blush will always seal the deal for me. Yeah, 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 yeah. I am so that two colors and the lips for me. No. Ola Joe, I know you love a lips. I know you live for a lip. She might not do a lot of makeup, but when it comes onto her lips, Ola Joe, the Couche Sailor, loves a lip product down to the ground. And I love that. Okay, we're gonna go in with our Hula bronzer. This is in the darkest shade. One of my favorite bronzing products that I've ever used. Not that I've used a lot, but yeah, I just love this product down to the ground. And we're gonna tap and we're going to reinforce our nose contour. Welcome in everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you guys tap the screen. Show your creator some love. That's let YouTube know that, your girl out here doing her big ones. So make sure you guys tap the screen. Join the Lashmebeat family if you guys are new. I would love to have you. And if you have joined, welcome to the Lashmebeat family where we beat and we beat for the gods, forever. Perfect. This is how my nose contour looks. I don't do too much for my nose contour, to be honest. I take it very light. Very, very light. I'm going to jump back into my foundation brush. This has no extra product on it. I'm just going to tap it onto the sides just to blend that in even more. Right here where you see that natural highlight is where I'm going to put a little bit of like a champagne color, something like that, just to keep the light there. So anytime I'm around any place and the light shines, it's going to connect right here and it's going to give me the illusion that my nose is smaller than it is. Okay? I have like a butt nose. It's very big down here, but who cares? It's my signature. Can't do anything about it. You can if you can. You can contour it down to the guards, but I tend to like leave it and just focus more on just highlighting the middle right here. I agree on the job. Burgundy liner and orange in the middle. That's what y'all planning for the lips. You guys, do I have any orange lipstick? The one orange lipstick I had, I think I gave it away. I think. I think I gave it away. But I might just have a bright orange. If this is the same one, primer and the shadow, okay. Oh, I have this one from Gucci, so we'll make this work. Gucci, 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 Gucci. This packaging is so darn stinking cute. Look at how this looks. This is so bougie. If there's one thing Gucci know how to do like a product, like this is so cute. Cute, cute, cute. And this is what they gave us in gratis. Like who's wearing this orange like on a daily basis? Not saying that, we're not gonna wear it, but it's like you could have given us a nude that we could wear every day, but I digress. Yeah, the packaging is very cute. The packaging is very, 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 very cute. All right. Before we tackle the lips, let us finish the under eyes first. Then we can tackle the lips. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. Finish the under eyes and then tackle the lips. So we're gonna go in with that same dark blue color right here. Good liner. Yeah. I don't think I have a burgundy liner, but I do have a burgundy NYX lip that I can use for the liner part, and then we can do the orange in the middle. Definitely. So don't worry. We'll do it. We'll do it. We will do it. We're gonna use this kind of like a kind of orangey kind of no. Let's use the. Should we use a green? I'm thinking about using the shiny green in the inner corner right here. This one right here. It's kind of bluish green. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. I think that works. It works. Just a little bit of contrast. Just a little bit of contrast. We're gonna go in and a gloss. A tea for your burgundy liner. And a gloss. You guys love a gloss. You guys love it, a gloss. All right. Okay, 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 okay. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. This is actually one of the worst as part of makeup application for me doing my bottom lashes. I don't know, but I just don't enjoy doing my bottom lashes at all. But it makes a very big difference, so I can understand the reason for it, but it's the worstest part. All right, we're gonna jump into this next, and we're gonna use it as yeah, it's bright, but we're gonna use it as a liner for our lips. We're gonna use this as a base. I know it looks weird, Trust the process, okay? You guys said you wanted this, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. There you go. And then we're gonna go in with our brown liner that kind of wants to sharpen. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it, guys. We got it. We're just sharpening our dark brown pencil. Espialadocious. Alright. And this gets very matte, so it's very easy to apply the lip liner on top. And just smudging the pencil into the liner. Are you guys happy? Are you guys happy with this concoction that we just made? What did I do with the lipstick? I just had it. Oh, almost. Okay, you gotta kill me. Ah! I'm trying for this week. I'm trying my best. This week, I'm very, very close. I am very, very close. Okay, let's try this Gucci orange and vanilla. Hopefully by this weekend we shall meet the goals. Mm. Oh, that's Gucci. I need to add a little bit more. What do you guys think? You guys like it? I need to go in with more pencil. Yeah. I just had to move the light so you guys can actually see it a little bit more better. Hmm, hmm, hmm. I think. Hold on. Who's one? Who's one? Who's one? I think I'm gonna change the inner corner to a green. Yeah, let's change it to a green because I don't want it to be too bluey. Kind of defeats the purpose. You need it to be greeny. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. I think I am loving this. It has like a glossy kind of finish, the lipstick, but I can definitely put on more gloss. But I think if I put on more gloss, it kind of might overpower what's going on. But I can put on a smudge bit more. Do you guys think I need to add like the leaves, or should I just leave it like this? No gloss. Okay. Okay. Should I just leave it like that and just leave the petals alone? Because I'm very much team extra. No petals either. Let me know. Ew. Okay. The petals have to go on this side. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm thinking about one like kind of just being like that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Let's try her and see what she is giving. Let's put her down. We're just using eyelash glue. Nothing too strong. It's the hair though. Oh, bad. The hair is eating down. The hair is eating down. Oh, I did my big ones on this, except the lace. But other than that, once I clap a new lace on this baby, a lace closure, mm, she's gonna be eating down. Okay, I kind of put it on the side so I can add more of the lace thing. I love Team Extra. Yeah, me too. I'm always Team Extra. Look, I together. Okay. Oh, the hair though. This section is giving me life. Ah, you guys had no idea how long I took to curl this hair. Ah, and I one curled it. So each curl is done by hand with the one curl. And ah, oh, this hair is giving me life. Ah, ah, yeah, this little bouffon. Okay. Let's get back to what we're doing. Let's not get sidetracked by my beauty. Oh my god, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Oh, don't get me started, guys. Don't get me started. You know, I started to feel myself. Girl, I love it too. Ah, I just need to get a closure for it. I'm not gonna stop saying that. But other than that, she is the bomb. That's not adding to the. That's too dead of a green. Let's keep it cute. Let's keep it cute. Let's just do the bright green ones. We're gonna push that right here. Ew. Yeah. Kind of push that in the wig so it doesn't mess up my little eyeshadow moments. Yeah. I think we're gonna add one more. Just like kind of finish it off right here. Uh, hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Make sure you guys tap the screen. Show me some love. Ah, ooh. Ah, yeah. Never too much, never too much. Ooh, uh-huh. Mm, gorge. hmm Gorge. I'm not gonna add anything else. I'm not gonna take away anything else. It's just gorge. Gorge. Ah, gorge. Look at it. Gorge. Gorge. Ah, this here though. And quite as it's kept, I've had this here for over 5 years. When I had it first, it was probably around 20 inches, and because I've cut it, I have dyed it several times. Like, and the hair is still standing up like five grown ass men that's fighting the war. But the quality of the hair was so good. Like, we don't have quality hair like this anymore. But the hair stand up the test of time. Oh, very, very cute. I love it. I am in love with this look. And just to add a little bit of razzle dazzle, not to my face, just to my décolleté, we're gonna use that setting spray. And we're gonna spray here like so, like that. And we're gonna kind of just sprinkle the glitter onto the body. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just a little razzle dazzle, you know? After all, I'm Poison Ivy, okay? I can do whatever I want. Yeah. Just put a little razzle dazzle. The pictures are going to be fire. I can only imagine. Oh, ew. Ah, we did it, guys. Thank you guys so much for helping me and staying with me. Ah, this is gorge. Oh, this is gorgino. With that pop of green liner, I think was the perfect choice to kind of break up everything and not let it look so, pedestrian somewhat. But I love it. Oh, look how the glitter just. Ah, this is beautiful. We did that. We did that. I didn't do this by myself. You guys helped me. So we did that. We did it. Ah, we did it. Ah, I'm so happy. This week we have put down some really good looks, like from the Chucky Bride Tiffany doll thing. That was fierce. We did that purple look with the purple wig that I just made. We had some really good looks for the past couple live streams. Like I'm really, really proud. And I hope that the quality is at top tier, that you guys can see every inch of me. Ah, this was so good. So good. So good. Ah, I can't get enough. I can't get enough. I can be very vain when I know I look slamming. I'll just tell you guys that from now. I can be very, very vain. And you know what kind of perfume we're gonna pull out tonight? That has so much Rita in it. Yeah. Perfect for tonight's occasion. Oh, that went in my mouth. Classic. You can't go wrong with this fragrance. Ugh, it went into my mouth. It went into my mouth. And then we're gonna top it off with our. I love this so much. It's like the Black Opium dupe. So this is the original Black Opium. And Zara came out with the dupe. And I love it so much. My friend gave me this. Olivia, she gave me this, and it's already halfway because I love it so much. And this one is soon done. So I only wear her on special occasion, but because I have the dupe, I'll be wearing the hell out of the dupe. Yeah. You girl like to layer her fragrance. When you smell me, I like to smell like a hoe. You smell me before you see me. That's how I like to be. Yeah. Hmm. And then you do Sol de Janeiro for your hair because your hair must have a scent too. So when I whiff past you, oh my god, your hair smells so nice. Oh wait, you smell so lovely. Like yeah, that's the vibe. Everywhere needs to be. You know, yeah. Ah! Yeah, that's the fragrance of the evening. Yeah. Mhm. I need this here to stay in place. But thank you guys so much for chilling with me. I know it's a weekday, so I'm not going to keep you guys for too long. Thank each and every one of you for coming, for my returning viewers. Thank you guys so much for making these live stream worthwhile, coming out here doing my big ones. To my OGs, to all of my moderators, thank you guys so much for your hard work every time you come in here doing the ones and the twos. Thank you guys so much. I am definitely going to take my leave. I'm gonna take some pictures. I'm gonna do some videos, feeling my oats. You know, I worked so hard on this hairstyle today to bring you guys this fire look. I feel accomplished. I feel proud. And I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Tonight, we're on our way to monetization. So, you pulling up here and spending time with me means the world to me, and we're soon gonna get there. Hopefully, we're gonna get there by this weekend. Yeah, hopefully. I don't know if I'm coming on tomorrow. I might take a break, I might not. So, you probably might see me tomorrow, same around the same time, doing something else. We gotta get the work in, and if I don't show up, then nothing can be done. So you might definitely see me tomorrow and Friday and Saturday. We're really trying to do our best. Ah, thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. So I'm gonna take my leave now. And obviously, you guys are going to see the pictures in my community tab. If you have not subscribed yet, now is the time for you to subscribe. If you haven't hit the like button, now is the time for you to hit the like button. Join the Lashmebeat family where we beat and we beat for the gods. Until next time, I'm your host with the most, Anabu on the ones and twos, threes and fours. Bye, darling. Moku, you're coming in now that we're leaving. Hi, darling. How are you? This is the look. Just before I leave, I did my wonderful speech and I was gonna take my exit. I know you come in. Yeah, you missed it. You're gonna have to watch the replay, my love. But this is the look that we did, Poison Ivy, tonight. Yeah. I was just doing my outro to come on. But thank you so much for popping in. Yes, please do. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So, guys, without further ado, bye bye bye. Until next time, mwah, mwah, mwah.